Guys, what's going on? It's Percy here from P4C. Welcome back to the channel, and that's right, we're back. We are finally back. We finally moved house, and you would notice that I'm now in a different corner, and I'll explain that a little bit, and you can probably tell why this is the case. But coming back to posting more video once again, because we have finally moved house. We are going to open this entire booster box of the latest English set, Astro Radiance, for you guys, and let's see whether or not we can pull some bangers for today's opening. Just before we go into our openings for today, just want to quickly plug our Patrons page. Our Patrons page has been set up for almost a year now, and it was set up for any of our subscribers who would love to sponsor our channel financially. There are more than close to 40 people who are on our Patreon channel at the moment, so I thank every single one of them. But if you do want to sponsor our channel financially and be in a running for a monthly graded card draw, make sure you head over to our Patreon page. It should be on screen right now, as well as in the description below. This month we are giving away an Umbreon, a shiny Espeon, and a gold Semi-Santa for this month's June draw. So if you do want to be in it, make sure you head over to our Patreon's page. Alright, I've said all I need to say. A lot of updates for you guys, so let's head over and bust this box open and talk a little bit more about what's been happening for a little while. Let's go. Alright, here we go, busting this box open. Now, the reason why we have changed up things a little bit, and this is probably, I would say, by the nature of my new apartment at the moment. My new apartment is not too far away from my previous apartment, but in terms of the age of my the apartment is relatively different. I wasn't sure if I mentioned it to you guys. The place that I was living in previously was a brand new place. But the place we're at now is actually an older building that is as old as myself, I would say. If you're wondering how old I am, well, I won't disclose that. But anyway, yeah, so this place is relatively old, and we've moved into here probably about a week or two right now, and it has been a lot of little stuff. Darkrai V-Star here as our first hit. Just a lot of little stuff to fix, you know, when it comes to an older place. So we've been very busy, both myself and my wife have been very busy trying to take care of things here and there, and we're very close. With that, the room that I've been assigned to, I assigned myself the room. The room that I've got for for the filming for the YouTube is set up this way at the moment. The display shell is actually still here. For those who are wondering or playing at home, the display shell is still here, but it was a very, very awkward fit for the display shelf and the desk. So that's why we have changed up a little bit. So we're applying, well, we'll see how it goes, and let us know in the comment below. We'll see how it goes. So we're using a green screen now, so I will be merging myself into the opening. I hope it works as well, otherwise I'm gonna look like a complete idiot. As we get a Kikatune here and a Regidrago here. So I guess, you know, coming into our, you know, third year, we're our second year birthday, coming into our third year, so this might be a bit of a change that we all need. So let us know in the comment below, how do you feel about the new setup? And again, I tested it out a little bit, and I think it should be fine, but I won't really know until I do a full video edit. So I guess wish us luck in terms of how we're going to look in our new format. I know you guys will probably be a little bit I'm familiar with myself being at the bottom corner rather than the top corner, so I will try to get used to that as well. But hey, I guess sometimes changes is welcoming. Change is cool. So, and this is not the first time we've changed the layout for our video as well. I guess we've earlier on we didn't used to use the overhead card cam. We used to do it I guess pretty closely. We used to use the tripod. So we've changed to that, and I guess this is kind of the second evolution with what we've got with this particular setup. So with that said, we pull a Radiant hit trend. Now, from my understanding is we've got a bravery at every box. Every booster box, you're guaranteed 2 Radiant cards. So 2 Radiant Pokemon. So there's only 3 in this set. There's the Greninja, the Hitran, and the Halachua. So I haven't pulled too many of the Greninja. So I love the Greninja one. So hopefully we can pull that one in today's videos. But as we're talking, still no major hit as well. I'm slightly concerned about the face cam as well and how we can incorporate. Hopefully it makes sense, and we get a Wildy again. A Wildy again. I think, if I'm not mistaken. So we did do our live stream just a week just past, and I think we pulled this card already. So it might be the second one that we pulled. So probably just sleeve this one out, and then gonna sleeve the Radiant Heatran up as well. V-Star, I think we can wait. So let's just put it there. And as you know, with changes is a work in progress. So this may not be our final form, so to speak. This may not be our final form. So we'll you know, always looking for ways to improve the quality of our content. So let us know in the comment below if you have any suggestion along the way. And being at the new place as well, I'm not sure if you can hear it. Where I am living right next to the train tracks. So I think if the music doesn't cover it, you might actually hear the train that goes by every few minutes. In Hong Kong, one of the best things is the public transport. So the train comes probably every 5 minutes, especially by the time that we're filming, which is kind of the near office hour end. So there will be probably a little bit more frequently. So if the music, like I said, doesn't cover it, you might actually hear the train track as well. So and I guess, you know, that's for moving plays. And the other thing as well, the air conditioning. So for right now, I make it sound like I'm actually complaining a lot. I'm not. Well, hopefully I don't make it sound like I am. But we do have, again, this building is quite old. Like I said, as old as me, and the aircon and the air conditioning. Oh, and we must have some luck with the Wildy, because we pulled the character rare or the trainer gallery, and then we get a Magnezone. So that's our second Wildy here. But like I said, the building is older. The building is older. That's all as me. And so is the air conditioning. So if I actually put it on, it makes a really noisy background white noise, which I don't know if I can get rid of from an editing perspective. So right now it is summer here in Hong Kong, and it is hot, so I will try to go through this opening as quickly as possible, because it does steam up because of the humidity. But anyway, with all that said, we're finally moved in. We've finally settled. So in terms of content wise, we will hope to push out you know, anywhere from 2 to even 3 videos per week, depending on, you know, card schedules and whatnot. The next set that's coming out is, of course, the Pokemon Go set that a lot of people are looking forward to it, because in this particular set you will have the Radiant Trio, Kanto Trio, the Charizard, the Blastoise, and the Venusaur. And again, in the community, a lot of people has been a hot topic of conversation as to how good or how bad these cards are looking. I guess it's up to you. I'll probably had it on the screen already. And again, let us know in the comments what your thoughts are on these Radiant, Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur. I mean, the English version, it does not really jump out for me at the moment, so I will have to wait to see what the Japanese version would look like. But you know, I think is it a big chase card? I might be wrong on this. I don't feel like it is, but I guess again, Pokemon is playing that sentimental value here. You know, the Kanto trio being as popular as it is, and you know, almost everyone that I spoke to is all about the sentimental value as a kid, when we were too poor as a kid to buy packs, and now that we have a little bit of money, some have a lot more than others, then you know, we're trying to relive our childhood by, you know, getting into Pokemon and buying packs and things like that. So we're gonna Hisuian Detui here, so that's why I think Pokemon continues to have the Kanto starters out in any shape or form. I mean, just this set alone, I know Charizard is Leon's Pokemon, and you know, is featured heavily in Sword and Shield to a certain extent, but you know, this Sword and Shield set has so a Shadow Rider and a Typhlosion here, and we get our first, I guess, major hit here, a Shadow Rider Calyrex Trainer Gallery, though, an alternate art. Very, very nice looking. I don't think I pulled this card in Japanese. I think I actually got it and bought it. So very, very nice looking. Again, the train is running on the background. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but with 2 more packs to go, we are closing in our first half of our booster box. Very lucky we pulled this Shadow Rider Calyrex. Well, it's not really awfully a lot to show for from our first half here. Alright, let's see how we go here. Celine, Hergly, Azuf, Kikatort, Psyduck, Patilli, Stantler. Oh, we've got a Cleaver and a 3-ball here. So with that sort of set, actually the Sunday just passed, which is yesterday for me, and maybe by the time this video comes out, might be 2 days earlier, or maybe even 3 days earlier, depending on which time zone you are in. I competed in the Hong Kong Pokemon TCG Championship, and how Pokemon Championship runs here in Hong Kong is a little bit different. So they separated everything. So TCG runs their own, video game runs their own. I don't even think we have a Pokemon Go one as well. But basically, this one was the English version one. So there was a lot less people competing in it, just because in Hong Kong you can get the Chinese version of the cards. And I'm just going through the second part now while we talk, going through the second part of the booster box. Hong Kong you can get Chinese card as well, so there's actually the Chinese version of the championship, which is happening next week or the coming week, which we couldn't enter, and then the English one, which just passed, which I participated in. Long story short, we didn't do too well, even though we actually received some training from a very renowned TCG player in Australia. We didn't, I mean, obviously not because the coach didn't train me well. It's definitely not that case. It's more, myself, and obviously the luck of the day, I would say. The luck of the day. We're kind of like, to be honest, really reminds me of Yu-Gi-Oh! In some sort of shape or form, when, the heart of the cards, as they say, you don't really believe it until you actually... Oh! Double hit here. A Starmie. This one looks amazing. Starmie, Trainer Gallery. I actually really love this card. Before I'm gonna probably lose track of what I was saying before, but this Starmie here is absolutely amazing. I really like this Starmie card, just because I really like Misty as a trainer as well. So we managed to pull a Starmie Trainer Gallery. Starmie is heavily, actually heavily included in the PTCG, which we were talking about. Anyway, PTCG based. So we talking about heart of the cards. It really, you know, and I'm only an amateur competitive player at this stage. I mean, I've only completed in true major tournaments, play a lot of obviously local tournaments, and we get a Radiant Grand Ninja here. Well done to us, and then we get a Regirock here. Well, sleep this up. So I'm by no means I am an expert level, master level, veteran level, so forth and so forth. But unfortunately, you know, the cards. The first match went really well. We had really good draws, and our matchup was quite favorable. Unfortunately, though, the next couple of games were not so much. So we actually came home with a record. So it was 6 rounds of best of 1, which is again 25 minutes per round. So I actually lost. So out of the 3 losses that I had, 2 of them were double losses, which means that both myself and my opponent lost, because we basically ran out of time. We had 25 minutes per round, and if you ran out of time and you could not decide who wins unless someone is kindly enough and say, hey, I forfeit, because you clearly had, you know, more cards or less cards than me, whatever. Anyway, 2 of the losses actually came from double disqualification or double losses. So, and we get a Mariana here, and then a Hisuian Samurai here. Very, very nice. Another Trainer Gallery. I didn't get overly too excited because this was quite gettable in the Japanese version. So, nonetheless, still a very, very nice card. But yeah, so we with a 3-3 record, out of 185 people, I would like to say. I actually don't even know how many people turned up, but I think around 170 to 180 people, we came in 64th. I mean, I feel like I did better than last time. But still a lot to learn, and you know, it was really fun. I mean, I was really disappointed that I didn't make the top 16 cut, but at the same time I was just really happy that I was involved, and I didn't film at all, and the reason being I didn't film at all, it was just like I really actually want to focus on it, and actually wanted to make the top 16, and we get a Hisuian Detro IV here in a full art. So we put 2 full art now. Actually, we put the Wild Deer full art, and then we put this Detro IV full art as well. Very, very nice. Hey, this is actually, I mean, box is actually shaping up to be quite nice. Actually, it's not as bad as I would think. I mean, any gold card would be nice. Let's see. We still have quite a lot to go through as well. One of the I know we're getting a little bit sidetracked here, but one of the hardest cards to pull in this set are the Palkias, the Palkia V and the Palkia V Star. So let's see if we can hit some of those as well. Anyway, yes, so we came 64th, and the reason why, I think the only reason why I was really disappointed, to tell you the truth, the top 4 in this particular tournament, Rider Calyrex VMAX here, gold card, very, very nice, and a Cleaver V-Star here, double hit here. What a pack! What a pack! It's always nice when they introduce these Trainer Gallery cards here, because you can, you know, essentially do what I just did here, double hit. I've lost words for this actually. So we've done really well in that pack actually. Back to what I was saying. and this happens every time. Every time I'm actually trying to talk to you guys and tell you a bit of update, we managed to get really good pulls like this. So that's confusing. But anyway, top 4 of this particular tournament that we just participated in get a qualification to World Champs, and I think if you won, they would sponsor your flight ticket and hotel as well to London World Champs in August, and I think automatically qualify for day 2 as well, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, long story short, and I already told you guys, we didn't do too well. So I guess in terms of World Champs, we will just have to wait for another year. What's happening here? We must have hit something here. So yeah, well, anyway, World Champs, we just have to wait for next year. And I'm really, to tell you the truth, I'm really just hoping that border will open again, so we can go to we get a Lux right here. Okay, so I was just saying, you know, I hope, well, border is actually open, but in Hong Kong, when you travel and you come back to Hong Kong, you have to do 7 days quarantine, so that's the big bummer. Anyway, hoping that I can go back to Australia to compete as well. That would be really nice. You know, just get more competition experience in, and hopefully one day qualify for the Worlds, because it is not easy to do so. Actually, to tell you the honest truth, it's definitely harder than I thought it would be to qualify for one of these World tournaments. The level of game played is exceptional, and again, you know, I always say, and I might be wrong, and you know, for those who are competitive players, please spare my life. But I always say, like, it does feel like 50% is luck of the draw, so to speak, card of cards, and then 40% is obviously game played, and then the 5% is obviously conditions, so forth and so forth. So anyway, I really enjoy it. I'll continue to compete, even though I absolutely hate losing. And my wife can say no one actually enjoy losing. But yeah, just devastated that we didn't do as well as I could. I mean, even if I make top 16 and not get into the top 4, I would have been very, very happy. But we couldn't even do that. So anyway, a lot of things learnt through this particular process, and hopefully, like I said, hopefully we can be better next time, and hopefully, you know, I'm confident enough to film as well. Which is probably another topic for another day as well. I mean, I just wasn't too confident in filming other people. I'm confident in filming myself, obviously, because we obviously, you know, have this channel and we've been filming for close to 3 years now. But I just wasn't confident in filming other people, you know, especially kind of without their permission and things like that as well. So that's why we normally, you know, in these sort of gameplay, and unless, especially in the bigger format, it's very hard to film, and maybe a bit of distraction as well. So that's why we didn't do it. A Purgly here, and then a Raptash, and then we have 3 more packs. It looks like we're going a bit dry here. We haven't hit anything, and I'm not sure if you can see, I'm sweating bullets a little bit here as well. But hope you guys are actually enjoying this video as kind of our first one back for a little while. I think later on this week, we will have another type of cards opening. We're actually going to open some Dragon Ball Super cards, the latest set, Ultimate Squad, because I just got it right there, so that's why I looked at it sideways. A Celine and a Cleto. We are definitely running a bit dry. I think ever since we hit this double hit here, we haven't gotten anything. So hopefully, you know, this is the second last pack, so hopefully a bit of last pack magic to round up. But it has been a long time coming since we opened some Pokemon packs, so I'm very, very happy that we are doing so. Filming as well, as we get a false mob here with Melanie and a Leafeon. So not quite last pack magic, but we get a false mob here. But coming into our last pack, let's see if this is what we can do in this particular box. Oh, I don't know if that's a good sign or not. There's a V card there, so let's turn it over. We got a Bishop. We've got Choi. We've got Cleaver. The Hisuian Voltorb, Rufflet, Ponyta, Rowlet, Bronzer. We get a Kikatot. We do have something here. I think just a nominee V card, but anyway, hey, if this is a Palkia V, Origin Form Palkia V, we are up for a big win. 1, 2, 3 is a Beedrill. No worries, because I think we did really well. Let's go into the review. Probably won't go through the V and V star cards, but we did get a, like I said, every box you should guarantee a true Radiant Pokemon card. So we've got the Fire and Water, the Greninja and Hitran, sorry, here. And then we pull a couple of these Trainer Gallery cards here, Folsom of Widear and Mariana. And then we pull the character Secret Rare, also, you know, the TG Trainer Gallery, but we pulled the Starmie here. Very, very nice. I'm definitely going to grade this. And then we've got a Shadow Rider Calyrex here, very nice. And then we pull two Fual, Hisuian Ditrai, and a Wildia again. And then we pull one Rainbow and then one gold card. So overall, not a bad booster box. So I was very pleased. As our first opening back on this channel. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this particular video. Yeah, it has been a while since our last video, but we are back. I can't say we took a little break because I was actually more busy moving house than filming videos, but I'm glad I'm back, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure you smash that like button. And while you're at it, I forgot to tell you guys, make sure you subscribe to our channel if you haven't already done so, and then make sure you hit the bell for the latest videos and updates. I think we are going to do a Dragon Ball Super Ultimate Squad opening next video, unless PSA decides to bless us with a amazing return. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for your support, guys. I really appreciate you guys. A lot of you guys been cheering me on while I was moving house, and obviously looking forward to our first video back. So here it is. I hope you enjoy it. And if you are opening up some packs today, may the God of Bulls be with you always. Cheers.